being a leader of IAM, what is your philosophy of leadership, and how would you describe your leadership style?
Okay, it's a very good question. In a single word, if I want to say about my leadership, it is little aggressive. Why? Because it's a high demand industry. Our hospitality industry is a high demand industry, and it is the one of the most diversified industry. The industry leader, they need to have a relationship with almost all the sectors of the society, whether it is administration, whether it is political, whether it is the business world, whether it is the educational world, whether it is the tourism world. Like, they need to have a good relation with almost all the sections of the society. So the person who is leading the team needs to be a little aggressive and diversified and dynamic. And the philosophy of my leadership is like, I'm a great motivator, and I can suppose in a given day I'm not in good mood. That also I don't show it, because I know my students will follow me, my faculties will follow me, and when I will speak to the industry leaders, my voice will will show the mood of my mind. So it is whatever happened when I am in the campus, and I try to forget everything outside the world. I focus on my students' development, the basic knowledge that I can impart to them, and I always try to make them industry ready.
So, sir, how does the curriculum of IAM ensure the best practices of the industry?
Okay, this is a 31 years research-oriented, practically implemented in the industry curriculum. It is not like a bookish thing, or it is nothing like suddenly came up in my mind and I put it down that I will teach today to the students. It's nothing like that. It's a very, very research-oriented, practically seen the effect of the curriculum. We have developed and still developing. We have the R&D department and still developing, but it is a 31 years experience-based curriculum, which is very much effective in the industry.
Okay. So, sir, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities towards the students?
My role,
yes,
the responsibility of,
towards the students.
I ensure that student attendance is high. They are in proper uniform. Their personality are improving year after year, because they will spend the most valuable 3 years of their life in IAM. So I ensure that they should get the best of the best industry knowledge, practical knowledge, and the training experience. And we have sections like personality development, the communication, then your international communication, and the foreign language we teach to the students, like French, which is the hospitality most lovable international language. And there are many terminology that is there that they need to pronounce in a French terminology. So I ensure the students are getting the best of us. The faculties are developing their subject knowledge. Is not like that what they learned 10 years back, and they are same thing they are carrying. I make sure that they are developing. They are also doing the research, and whatever the trend of the industry, that should reach to the next generation of the industry. So I ensure that the college starts on time, and the students are well groomed, and there is a no day like there should be a laid back attitude or something like that. It's a casual attitude. It's nothing like that. Even if it is a fun day, sporting day, we have many events in a calendar year. As I told you in the beginning, that we make the students industry ready. So in the industry, they need to organize events, food fest. So in our college curriculum also, we have our annual food fest, which is very popular. We have Assam Future Chef, which is the high school culinary competition, where almost 150 schools across Northeast, they participate. So our students organize that event. It's a big event, and all the media houses, they also cover it. So, and like food fest, Assam Future Chef, then your annual day, and cake mixing day, like all these events are there in a calendar year. So the students, they get on hand experiences of that, what they are going to do in the industry. So I play a vital role in those events and activities, so that students are getting the practical knowledge. Like they do the planning, they do the financing, they do the an advertisement, they do the public relation. All these things, it is the responsibility of the students under the guidance of the experienced faculty of IAM.
Okay. So, sir, when you first came to IAM, what was your vision and how has it evolved over a period of time?
Okay, like the IAM has got the vision and mission that that our students will be the best of the best in the industry, and they should get the best knowledge and training experience over here, because we have all the core departments lab. So when I joined IAM, that my mission was in line with IAM mission and vision, that I will implement all those SOPs that has been developed over the years, not less than 30 years. This has been developed, and it is in the current state. So that was my huge task, to follow the SOP and to implement all those things, because I knew that once I will be able to implement the SOP, everything will be on track. So that was my mission, and that was my target when I joined in IAM. And now it almost 6 years, so things are changing. We are also changing, and the industry now they want multitask personnel. So we are also changing developing our SOP. As I told you, we have the R&D department and centralized R&D department. So they are giving us the new clues, new information, new way of teaching and developing the students. So now I am also changing accordingly for the betterment of the student and the organization.
Okay. Sir, what would you like people or students and parents to know about IAM, which might not be as popularly known?
Sorry, I could not get you. Come again.
So what would you like the upcoming students will take admissions to know about IAM, which they might not be knowing?
See, okay, the guardians, what they want, first thing is that in Northeast particularly, we need to make the people aware of this diversified industry and the vast industry, and the job opportunity is very high, and not only in the 5-star hotel, but the students, their son, their daughters, their relatives, they can work in a hotel industry, they can work in the cruise liner, they can work in aviation, and they can work in any industry which is service oriented. And they also want to know that whether the entire like once they are joining in a hotel, so they need to continue the hotel industry for long, or whether they can shift to any other industry. So we make them understood, like, once they are joining in the hotel industry, the placement, which is done by our placement cell only. We do the campus interviewing and we organize all those placement. So we make them aware that, like, once your son or daughter, your words are joining in the hotel industry, they can hop around after maybe 2 and 3 years. They can hop around in the industry. They can move to any other industry of their preference, and they can also improve. They can also advance their career in the hotel industry. So guardians mostly, they want that it's a secured future. When they are taking admission in IAM, they want security, like the education part and as well as the job part. See, it's not an academic college; it's a professional college. So they know it very well. Like, I am taking the admission for my words to a college which is a professional college. Like, after completion of the course, my son will be able to get a suitable job in the industry, and from there they can he can move ahead and he can have a bright future. That's the main concern of theirs. Like, the future should be ensured, and we always tell them that you can consider IAM as your career launching pad. Like, from here you will get the best of the best, your theory knowledge as well as the practical knowledge, and you will get the best of the best job in the industry. That's why our students are, in almost all the leading 5-star property in the world. They are holding, high position there because they are fit for those industry. We make them fit for them, for the industry, because here we don't have any last bench student or something like that. All the students, each and everyone, equally important. Whether they have scored 60% or 80% or 50% in their higher secondary, that is immaterial. That is there for their academic purpose. But once they are stepping in IAM, they are equally good. We see them equally potential to be a successful hospitality professional. That the guardians find in us, that the trust they have year after year. So they know IAM, they know our credential, and they also get the recommendation from our IAM alumni who are very successful. So that's the thing. Like, IAM has become the brand of the hospitality education. So the guardians are aware of it, and we need to make them aware of the prospect of the hospitality industry. That is our job. That's why we do Assam Future Chef. It's a big event, culinary event. So people should be aware of this industry. This is a vast industry, diversified industry, and there is no shortage of job. Not only job, is a good job. And the students, after completing the course, after having 2-3 years experience in India, they can go around the globe. They can go to any part of the world. They can get a good job in European countries, American countries, and any other countries of their choice. So eyes are wide open, and this, so they consider those things. The guardians, they consider those things. So they are pretty much happy with the IAM deliverance and like what the students get from IAM actually.
Okay. Sir, what do you consider as the greatest strength of IAM?
Yes, greatest strength. If you consider IAM greatest strength, then we'll say that it is the success story of our IAM alumni. Once we give them the best knowledge of the industry, best knowledge of the subject, and then we send in the 5-star hotels where the training is the international level training, and the best of the industry training that they undergo for 22 weeks in their curriculum. Like they go for industrial exposure training for 22 weeks. So that is our strength. Like after giving the best thing to the students, when they implement it in the real world and they become successful, that is our strength. That gives us this strength, and this motivate us a lot to do new things and advance things, and to build on those success story, so that this success story of our IAM alumni should continue year after year, so that our college flag should fly high in the sky. So that is our strength. The IAM alumni success is our strength.
So, sir, what advice would you give to aspiring students who will be taking admission in different academic institutions for professional studies, vocational studies next year?
See, dear students, my advice is that is simple. If you are a people-oriented person, if you love to talk to the people, if you want a job which will be not 9 to 6, like sitting under one roof and sitting in front of the computer, like spending the entire 8-9 hours and the entire life there. If you don't want that kind of lifestyle, if you want a lifestyle where you will be mixing up with all of your celebrity, whom you admire, your child, like Lionel Messi or maybe Virat Kohli, David Dhawan, your favorite singer, those celebrity whom you admired, whom you have selected as your idol from your childhood. If you want to mix up with them, if you want to see them in real, if you want to take selfie with them, to be precise, you should be in a world where they come. You should be a place where you can, rub your shoulders with those successful people, whether it is businessman, politician, or celebrity or sports personnel. Then hospitality is your industry. If you want to go around the world, hospitality is your industry. If you want not a single day in an office, is that it is just like the previous day. If you consider that every day will be a new day and new challenges and there's something new, then you should be in the hospitality industry. This industry gives you more than what you expect. And if you love challenges, if you're a dynamic person, if you're a people-oriented person, then this is the best industry. And the choices are wide open. That is the most beautiful thing of the industry. See, when you will do mechanical engineering, suppose I'm considering you are doing mechanical engineering. Now, there is an ad in the newspaper for the electrical engineering post. Can you apply for that post? No, you cannot, because you have done mechanical engineering. But the good thing in the hospitality industry that once you are doing hotel management, there are many departments you can join. Many departments, whether it is food production, whether it is front office, whether it is accommodation operation, whether it is F&B service, you can join in any department and you can rise up to the general manager post. And another thing is that after working in a 5-star property for 3-4 years, many people I have seen, they are hop around the industry. They are joining in retail, they are joining in real estate, they are joining in banking sector, they are joining in aviation, wherever the service related job and responsibility is there. Our students, like hospitality students, they get the preference, they get the first choice for selection. So that is the beauty of this industry. Once you complete hotel management, means you have such a thing where with the knowledge you can have the access to many industries, and in the hotel industry, in many departments. That is the beauty of this industry, that your choice is not narrowed down. It is wide open now. The whole world is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, sir. I am sure
Thank you
students.
for having me here on this platform.